Uh, Good evening to everybody. We are now discussing something about substrates that are used in the hydroponic farming and also the nutrient solutions. In fact, while discussing hydroponic hydroponic farming, we said that instead of soil, the medium we can place that is called substrates, that is some inert material. Let us see how these substrates are. Um, Substrates growing support materials. In fact, these are the materials which support the root system. I think better we go to the some original figure what we mean by hydroponic again and aeroponic. You can see in normal conditions soil will be there surrounding these roots, but in hydroponics the soil will not be there. Instead, some inert material it will be filled, and then the solution is supplied. In aeroponics, even that inert material is also removed directly. Mist like air is sprayed. So in hydroponics, the only substrates are there that we are discussing. Okay. So let us go for this substrates. Um, these are the support or growing support material. One of the most obvious decisions hydroponic farmers have to make is which medium they should use. That means the substrate. Different media are appropriate for different growing techniques. For example, one by one we can go. There are so many actually. Expanded clay aggregate, something like a potter prepares is a pottery. These baked clay pellets are suitable for hydroponic systems in which all nutrients are carefully controlled in water solution. The clay pellets are inert, pH neutral, and do not contain any nutrient value. So these clay pellets are prepared. The clay is formed into round pellets and fired in rotary kilns at 1200 degrees Celsius. Just like a potter prepares a pot and then again he will heat it to a higher temperature. This causes the clay to expand like a popcorn and become porous. It is light in weight and does not compact over time. So actually, this figure is also there. You can see here. Of course, this is an expanded clay aggregate, but it will be much smaller. So we will fill that root system with this kind of material, and the roots are simply grown in this, and solution is supplied to this, and everything goes on well. Okay, so these are how the clay pellets you can use as a substrates, what that is called growing support material. Uh, Grow stones, this is another material. They are made from glass waste, have both more air and water retention space than perlite and peat. This perlite and peat also one of the substrates. We will see that later. So these are they are made from glass waste, have both more air and water retention space. Water retention space will be more here in these grow stones. These are basically pieces of glass. Okay, air circulation is also more because oxygenation is very important for the growth of the plant. This aggregate holds more water than parboiled rice hulls. Of course, this also we use it, rice hulls. We will discuss that also if time permits. Grow stones by volume consists of 0.5 to 5% calcium carbonate. For a standard 5.1 kg bag of grow stones, that corresponds to 25.8 to 258 grams of calcium carbonate. The remainder is soda lime glass. So it contains certain kinds of chemicals also. Calcium carbonate for a standard 5.1 kg bag, it contains 5% of calcium. Okay, so that is one advantage. Okay, then let us go. Already you have seen this. Substrates continued. Coconut coir. So this is also very important substrate, locally available and then naturally available. But only thing is, to prepare this coconut coir into substrate, it will be something like some environment pollution will be there. Some water is there because we are particularly focusing these techniques, hydroponics, aeroponics, water conserving techniques. But when you are using these substrates which are water intensive to prepare themselves, is a kind of conceptually a little bit opposite. But at the same time, this substrate is very good despite requiring attention, posing health risk. Even health risk also is there while preparing this coconut coir and environmental impacts. Coconut coir has impressive material properties, but its properties are very good for and supporting for hydroponics. When exposed to water, the brown, dry, chunky, and fibrous material expands near 3-4 times its original size. This is what, when exposed to water, when it is hydrated, then it expands, spongy like thing. So that is how it holds more water, and root growth is very good. This characteristic combined with coconut coir's water retention capacity and a resistance to pests, this is one advantage. It is resistant to pests and diseases, make it an effective growth medium. So this is another advantage, is it is resistant to pests and diseases. So that's why it is an effective growing medium. Used as an alternative to rock wool, coconut coir, also known as coir peat, offers optimized growing conditions. Even rock wool also is used. All these things are actually here listed. Instead of showing, if time permits, I will show you. Rice husks, paraboiled rice husks are an agricultural byproduct that would otherwise have a little use. Normally, this rice husk, once this rice was obtained, its outer cover, which is a inert material, and they decay over time if you throw it after in the field, but and allow drainage and even retain less water than grow stones. No doubt, rice husk will retain less water than grow stones. Uh, a study showed that rice husk did not affect the effects of plant growth regulators. This rice rice is one, plant growth regulators. We put so many instruments that will not affect, whereas other mediums are will be affecting. We put so many equipment into the plant growth regulators to know. So that will not, that's one advantage. Rice husk will not affect that plant growth regulators. Okay. So other, substrates include perlite, vermiculite, pumice, even this volcanic rock, this pumice, and then sand, and then gravel, wood fire, then sheep wool, rock wool, brick shards, polystyrene packing, peanuts, and so on. So there are many things. Of course, we can just photographs here and there. We can go actually. Uh, Let me open this. Oh, sorry. Ah, you can see, you have seen this expanded aggregate. This is already you have seen, and other figures we will see. Just concrete blocks also we can. Okay, and then many other things are there. You can see here the rice husk, and then here perlite. Sorry, this is the perlite. Perlite is a volcanic rock that has been superheated into a very lightweight expanded glass pebbles. So that's how. This is vermiculite. You can see this is a vermiculite. You can have a bigger figure here. You can see this is also a rock figure. You know, in fact, like that, you can put this perlite also expanded form. You can see how it look like, almost like a carton. It's not cotton actually. So perlite is basically again even you can see this perlite is a volcanic rock. Okay, vermiculite like perlite also is a mineral. So both of them are mineral rock. Even pumice, this is of course even we used to discuss in our groundwater hydrology also. This is also rock, but highly porous. You can see highly porous. These are all substrates. Substrates. You can see even sheep wool also can act as a substrate. You can see here wood wool also, rock wool also. You can see this is very important material, rock wool. This is a, I think you can read here about it. For example, rock wool is a mineral wood, is the mostly widely used medium in hydroponics. Rock wool is an inert substrate suitable for both run to waste and then recirculating system. Rock wool is made from molten rock, basalt or slag that is spun into the bundles. These are like the bundles. So there are several like brick shards, polystyrene packing peanuts. These are the polystyrene packing peanut, foam peanuts. So many are there, not one, and you can use any of these things. In fact, it's a choice. Okay. Now let us go for other things, like what we are now in the presentation is this is what is known as uh, nutrient. No, substract is still there. After substrates, okay, the nutrient solutions. Okay, this nutrient solutions, um, inorganic hydroponic solutions. First, we will deal, um, and then organic we can deal later. So let us stop this video here, because we have a time limit of 15 minutes instead of abruptly ending. Last time also it was abruptly ended. So let us stop this video and we will come back this nutrient solutions. Okay. Thank you very much.